This is the little bucket that I used yesterday, and this is another one. This is about 35 centimeters deep or 14 inches deep, and I've just replaced it, and I've thrown much of the bucket of water, with fresh water. I've used the old compost water and vegetables and fresh water, and I threw the bucket of fresh water in so it's dripping out. I have a couple of little places where I have to fill in the concrete a bit higher so it all drips into the bucket and it fills at the bottom. But this is how much faster it's going, just having extra depth. So it's considerable just to have extra depth and to have things kind of the way it's supposed to be designed. I have a design for this type of pump, so a more or less standard design for this type of airlift pump. So the pressure for this is right now, well, obviously it's only about 10 inches, but it's running off right now. I just checked it, about just under psi. So this is all it is. So the air goes in through this little tube into the wider tube that's a joiner, and it's all held down at the bottom. In the bottom of this tube, in the end of this tube, there's a little piece of the rubber, and this is very important. The blue rubber, and this slows down the back and forth cycling of water. It's very important. So this is what happens. You go down and you lay it down, and as soon as it's laid down close to flat, we get the pumping. And now this pumping, as the compost tea gets more concentrated, the pumping will change a little. See, like there's a little leak here that I messed up with on this side. So all I've got to do is add a little concrete across here. So this is a concrete composter, just a trial run to see if I could do one, and I actually can, but it's made with wire and stucco. But see the speed. Now this is a really, if we can get this speed as normal, that's a really fine speed for putting water through your compost to make compost tea. And the amount of air, now we could have a double exit here and have one for air to this and one for air to bubble in this, and that's something I might do as well. But you would need two of these little white knobs to little white what do you call them, valves, to adjust so you get air going a nice speed on both sides. But this is nice speed and working just great. And I'll show you later on how to clean out this pipe as well, because eventually it'll get crud in it. But it's pretty easy to clean it. You only have to do it once every couple of weeks, or maybe once every week with compost tea. But there we go. This is a nice speed. I'm very happy with this speed. And then I'll figure out, I have a lid for this. I'll just figure out a way of maybe putting this over the lid so you can always see. I always use clear pipe. People say, why do you use clear pipe? Because it will get algae on it. And the reason I use clear pipe is because I like to see that's actually working. So there's the speed, very nice speed. And it might change as the soapiness of this material changes as it gets more concentrated. And who knows, maybe the soapiness or the but this is, and it's going to fill up higher too, because I changed the bucket, used the old bucket on vegetables, and put this new bucket with water in, and dumped most of the water in here. So it's the same amount. It should fill up the bucket pretty much to the top.